thank you to Ian for their support on Patreon. Howdy doodly do, everyone. My name is Vivian, and welcome back to Burrows. On the last episode, we finished up what was left of the Mark update as of the 0.5 update, I believe. Let me double check that. Yes, the 0.5 update. That is what is currently publicly available. And I found out when I did that not only is Gabriel now available for however long, I have no idea, but also Ken. Gabbriel being the shark in the middle there with the cheesy grin, and Gabriel being the panther with the gun! The gun! So we're gonna see how we're gonna see how they go. I'm gonna start with Gabriel because Gabriel's in the middle. I'm just gonna work from left to right. And yeah, I already set up the save states with the character select screens. I went back and checked a little bit of episode 1. That's all we have to go off of. I didn't watch the whole thing. All I seem to be able to gather of Gabriel is I saw the I'm Gabriel, that they're training for their college swim meet, and that I seem to settle on the Carl voice, Carl from Echo, for some reason. I don't know if I'm going to stick with that, but we'll see if it turns out. So, Gabriel! I sigh and grab Gabriel's card, hoping the others understand. I'd save all of them if I could. I take a deep breath and do whatever these mysterious forces obviously want me to do. I place his card next to Virgil's together in my hand. Immediately, they start to glow and vibrate. I throw out my other hand to try to keep them from falling, but soon the light envelops everything around me. And I'm falling! We're falling! Oh! Where am I now? I touched that card and my squeaky ass chair. God, the shades of 2016. I try to sit up. There's nothing solid beneath me. I feel my stomach drop in anticipation of another endless free fall. Shit! I'm just spinning in place now. I flail around, can't seem to flip over because I'm stuck drifting on my back. Is this a river of some kind? I don't feel wet. There's a vague cold sensation outlining my body that laps at my sides like waves. It feels soothing on the fresh scratches covering my heads and feet. My heads! My multiple heads! I actually feel pretty calm right now, all things considered. I relax my body and let it guide me where it needs me to go. It reminds me a lot of the lazy rivers back home. That slow, syrupy water, warmed by the sun, full of happy kids trying to beat the Louisiana heat. Me and the old gang spent many a summer that way. At least until suddenly a dim light pokes its way past my eyelids. Wasn't sure if I dozed off or not, so I opened them. I can see clearly. There's a bend coming up on the horizon. The sound of heavy churning is getting louder by the second. The flow picks up speed, and I make a desperate attempt to paddle away. Fuck! Current's too strong. The edge of the waterfall is visible now, zooming towards me fast. It's outlined so clearly now, I can tell it's a sheer drop. In a few seconds, Well, I'm dead. I think I screamed, but there's no sound anymore. I'm falling! You're falling! And I'm falling! Oh, falling. Diving. We reach the basin and swim down to the bottom. It's easy for us. All those times diving in a lake back home weren't for nothing. It's here. Isn't this what you were looking for? Here, let me open the door for you. It isn't easy to do under these That used a lot of magic. It's magic. That's what it says. It says magic. Things will be more difficult now. Whoa, what the fuck? Sam? Sam? Hey, Gray? Yeah? You know why I like coming down here? Not really. Why do you? He gestures towards the water with both hands, fingers spread wide. On clear nights like this, the lake's a perfect reflection of the stars. I glance past his broad shoulders to take it all in. It's an endless black void of glittering lanterns hanging on invisible strings. It's gorgeous. Thanks for showing me this, buddy. You know how Daddy's always saying I'm selfish because I eat two of everything? You know I hate it when he... Ray, it's fine. In a way, he's sort of right. I am selfish. Sam's the kindest person I've ever met. Only a fool would think otherwise. Why would you say that? I really do want two of everything, and I love looking at the night sky, so this is the only way I get to see two of them at once. And you know, sometimes it feels like there's something past it all. Something bigger than all of us, looking back at me through those lights. I smile and place a hand on his shoulder. You're thinking too much into it. The only people out here right now are you and me. Yeah, you're right. Classic Sam, thinking too much for his own good. I've become tired of thinking altogether lately. Oh God, no, God, no, God. You're not still thinking about it. I'm sorry, Gray. I know I promised you, but it's just a dream, isn't it? Sorry again. Don't go. Reach out, but never get any closer. God damn it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. The surface of the lake writhes and pours out onto the shore, flooding the earth around me. In seconds, it's already reached my neck and it isn't slowing down. The water levels continue to rise, lifting my feet off solid ground as I desperately tread to keep my nose in the air. With frantic movements, I turn to look towards the city south of me. Lights start to flicker, lampposts shake and fall. What was once calm quickly falls to chaos. Distant screams, a distorted, unholy sound emanates from the earth itself. The water around me dips for a moment as something powerful lurches in the distance. A tidal wave of black water beyond measurable size crashes down upon the city, breaking against the buildings that still stand. Lights dim completely as the French Quarter becomes submerged. Entire families drown in their homes. Cattle in their pens, babies in their cribs. All features of the land are gone now. Gray ocean, cloudy skies surround me. My legs start to give. I look down at where I was moments ago, 40 feet below. Sam sits silently beneath the waves. He hasn't moved an inch. Looks up at me and smiles. God, fuck that. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. That's so fucking horrible. Now we're at a swimming pool of something. I shoot open and start to burn. I'm still underwater? That wasn't just a... Forget that! I'm gonna drown if I don't do something! Everything's a ghostly shade of blue. Waves of light dance on the white tiled surface. Don't drown! I frantically look around, spotting a number painted on the wall nearest to me. 12 feet? I'm in a pool now? Don't drown. I try to swim up to the surface, but something yanks at my leg and pulls me back down. I'm going to drown! I feel air bubbles escaping faster and faster from the corners of my mouth. I have to do something fast! I try to turn my body so I can see what's keeping me pulled down, but I can't get enough momentum. I'm starting to get dizzy. My lungs ache. I have to take a breath. I can't do it anymore. I can't. My mouth fills with water instantly. Sharp chemical smell fills my sinuses and burns my face. I cough and the last of the air is pushed out of my nose. I feel water start to fill my chest and everything becomes blurry. I'm drowning. Oh, I feel something plunge into the water a few feet away from me. A person? I wonder who it could be. I look up with the last of my strength. The surface is rippling and a trail of bubbles leads past the edge of my vision. Oh, a large figure swims past me. Whoa! The effects on this fucking game. God damn. It moves gracefully for its size, stopping to examine me before swimming downward. Stay awake. Seems like it's poking through the numbness, messing with one of my feet. Feel a pop. Suddenly we're rushing to the surface and... Locker room! I'm bent over a metal bench, hacking water up onto the floor. A large hand is slapping my back rhythmically. Come on, it's almost all out now. Keep going, dude. Dude. I guess I was right to give him that voice. I feel another gurgle deep in my chest. Oh, God. Good. Oh, God, fuck. Don't try to speak yet. Just focus on breathing. There could be water in your lungs. Shit, we might have to... Before they can finish, I spit up another foamy puddle of foul liquid on the floor. My breathing is wheezy and I have a headache, but I'm still alive. I hear the person behind me sigh in relief. Only now notice 2 sets of muscular thighs I've been sitting between. Come on. Christ, dude. I was really freaking out. Thought I'd have to get Coach in here or have someone call 911. Try to speak, but there's a sharp tickle in my throat and I have another coughing fit. A giant hand rubs my back softly and I hack up another trail of chlorinated saliva. Were chlorinated pools a thing in the 20s? I have no fucking clue. There is no way that I would have that knowledge in my fucking head. I glance up from between my knees and see red metal lockers. This must be a gymnasium of some sort. Am I in a school? My vision's still kind of blurry, so I rub my sore eyes and things come into focus. There's water everywhere. All the towels on the benches are soaked through, and there's a trail of water leading out of an open door. Whoever saved me must have dragged me out of the pool and carried me in here. Man, if this is the... I'm guessing this is going to be the 80s, given the motif of, like, the Walkman and the... there was, like, the... It could be the 90s, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's the 80s. Because if it was the 90s, it would be more likely to have, like, maybe a CD player. Of course, CD players were more the 20s. Jesus, the 20 to 2000s. 20 aughts. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's going to be a much harsher adjustment than from the 20s to the 70s. The 60s. Jesus Christ. Why do I keep thinking Mark was in the 70s? I feel well enough to sit up again. I arch my back and feel some resistance as I lean back into something firm, muscular. Don't thirst too quickly. There have been much less quality games that have gone down in quality because of that exact same problem. Don't thirst too quickly. How the hell did you get your shoelaces stuck in the drain anyway? Talk about bad luck. I straighten up, not wanting to get put all my weight on the kind stranger who saved me, as nice as it felt. So that... That's why I couldn't swim away. I turned to face my savior. My savior! Just random accents out of nowhere. My voice box is on shuffle mode today, apparently. Thank you, so... My jaw drops mid-sentence. A shark. Blue, smooth scales, stocky and muscular, wearing teeny swim shorts and a white tank soaked to the skin. And a shock of green hair and a goatee. Gabriel! There he is! Holy crap! This is... They really put a lot of detail on the muscles. Holy cannoli! There is nothing hidden in those. I mean, if they are on the swim team, then they gotta have some aquadynamic clothing. And so you want as little drag as possible. So yeah, you gotta have clothes that barely cover anything. But like, holy wow! But the muscle. I guess, yeah, that's how I pronounce it. The muscle definition is approaching Wolfstar Sins in Paradise level of definition. You know, you really shouldn't use the pool unless you have a swimsuit. Coach really gets on our asses about these things. Huh? Geb. Good coach. Geb. Caution! Wet floor! My God! You're gonna slip! Stares at me confusedly, his tail fins shifting to the side in time with his head. Yeah, we gotta go through the confusedness of it all again. Also, these lockers are huge, man! These are huge lockers! And yet still too thin to fit anything. Clear my throat a few times and try again. Gabriel! You are Gabriel, right? Oh, God. You scared him now. He stands up quickly and steps away from me, looking around nervously. Who told you my... Uh-oh. Nobody here's supposed to know that. Okay. Okay, so you've got a secret identity thing going on here. I don't know where it spawned from, and I've been wanting to mention it for a while. There was a kind of a speculation for a bit. I don't know where it was or where I saw it, but there was a speculation for a bit that Gabriel was trans. I don't know if that got shot down. I haven't seen it pretty much in a long time. I think it only was near the very beginning. I don't know that there's much foundation for it other than the identity shift thing, but you need a little bit more evidence than that. If it's true, that'd be cool, but I personally would love to see the representation, and that'd be a nice little twist. But we'll see. But as of yet, I'm gonna just sort of wait and see what happens before speculating about a character's sexuality or their sexual identity. Especially since I don't even remember where the hell that came from. I think it was in a comment section or maybe a Discord thing. I don't know. As of right now, I think it's just sort of like a pseudonym. What is he, an author? I don't know. A nickname. I don't know. Some people go by different names when they move colleges or move to college. I don't know. Looks like he's about to cry, but quickly snarls at me, balling up his fists. Who told you my name? What? You did! I don't even know you, dude! What? Oh no. It can't be. Are you serious? We talked like 5 minutes ago. Oh yeah, sure, like I would have remembered. He stops mid-sentence and his expression changes from rage to curiosity. That? His eyes glimmer with a spark of potential recognition. Okay. Don't call me that! Just hold still. Without warning, he jams a meaty finger into one of my nostrils. I violently sneeze, and the sound reverberates throughout the tiny room. What the hell did you do that for? I rub my nose, still feeling the chemical sting of having inhaled pool water not long ago. I look up to him. I look up to see him stroking his chin inquisitively. I don't really know. I think I do know you from somewhere. I breathe and sigh. I breathe a sigh of relief. He does remember. I'm not going crazy. I don't make a habit of lying. He scoops me up into a big hug, squeezing me so hard I burp a final bubble of pool water. This is odd. I don't remember Mark remembering us. Or maybe there was like a slight remembrance. I don't recall. He sets me down and grasps my shoulders, beaming at me with a big, sharky grin. Of course, man! How could I forget you? I think he's covering. He just feels awkward. God, I really thought I had just imagined that stuff. Huh? What stuff? Well, you know. Remind me? He was covering! Meeting in the field with the others? I don't know what you're talking about. Could you be more specific, dude? Oh, you know, the place, the flowers. It was me, you, Mark, Ken, and Yasuhiro. He sighs and places his hands on his hips. I'm sorry, but I don't know what the heck you're talking about, or who those other people are. I'm pretty confused too, to be quite honest. What's my name? Little dude! Not even close. Well, it's not like you got my name right either. That's the name you gave me when I asked. He paces around the room, clearly uncomfortable with the topic. Look, even if I did, which is something I'd never freaking do, by the way. Oh, hey, yeah. See, remember, I saw it when I watched the first episode. He said Ch, and then he went to Gabriel. Around here, I go by Chug. Got it? Don't go around telling people my real name. I got a reputation to protect. I don't understand how something so innocuous could possibly have any ramifications, but I nod, playing along out of respect. Not like I hadn't used a fake name before. My family's name carries weight to it. Alright, I'll do my best to get it right. Chug. Shoots me a thumbs up and grins. Thanks, little dude! I can't help but chuckle at the absurdity of this whole thing. The odd nickname does sort of fit. I stand up, feeling mostly recovered, minus a mild headache. So, if what I recall as our first meeting wasn't what you remembered, what was? He's about to reply, but stops himself, pausing to think. He stops pacing around the room again, his bare feet slapping loudly against the wet tiles. It's weird. I want to say we were close as kids, but I can't think of anything specific we ever did together. What about playdates? Birthdays? He shakes his head. Not even how we met. He stops pacing and slumps his shoulders. No. I definitely know you from somewhere, though. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just don't know. Oh god, damn! Grumbles and punches a locker next to him, and I jump from the unexpected act of aggression. Seeing my reaction, he pulls his fist back, having left a decent-sized dent in the metal frame. He plods over to me, smiling awkwardly, while tenderly rubbing the offending hand. Sorry. I do pretty dumb stuff sometimes. Maybe if you told me your name, it would help. I open my mouth to say it, but stop, a sudden idea emerging. It might be better if I don't. Huh? How? I would like to know that too. If you can remember it on your own, then I'll know we're working with the same order of events. It's not that I don't trust you, but it would confirm it. It's harsh, but I need all the reassurance I can get right now. Whether I'm the crazy one or he is. Or even if we're both crazy, one of us has to be telling the truth. He pauses to think, counting imaginary numbers on his webbed fingers for a while before nodding in agreement. That does sound more fair. Just hope you don't think I'm lying. Well, from what I remember of you, I doubt you'd be trying to trick me. You'll remember it eventually. Then, for now, I'll just keep calling you my little dude. That okay? It's more than okay. It's adorable. Getting a good look at him now. He's not that much taller than me, but my god, he is stacked. I can see only hints of skin showing through his semi-transparent wet shirt, but damn. I wouldn't mind my little dude. Come on! Jesus Christ. Focus, Gray. That'll work for now. It's a deal. Hooray! High five! He holds his hand up to me. Come on, man! Don't leave me hanging! I stare for a second and gently place my palm against his. He's satisfied with that and leans against the locker next to me. Say, I'm curious about something too. If we didn't know each other long, what made you recognize me right away? It's a fair question. I haven't seen a ton of sharks in my time, and don't know enough about the species to guess what would and wouldn't be standard. Close my eyes and think back. Your smile, your clothes, or your body? Well, he wasn't wearing that when we saw him. Smile would be nice. Your body is kind of general. Smile would be nice. Smile is flattering, body is flattering, but could be seen as stereotypical. Let's do a save real quick. Which one was Gabriel? This is Mark. This is Gabriel. So let's go with Gabriel real quick. I think smile is the better choice. But let's see if body, because body could be potentially better, but it could also be potentially bad. Because it could potentially be a stereotype. Because I don't know if it would be like, oh, you stand out because you're fucking shark man. I don't see sharks all that often. So let's see how it goes. Oh, well, see, right away. Well, it's a stupid thing to say, but I've been staring at it this whole time. Why dance around the subject? I strike a pose and flex my imaginary muscles. He blushes and laughs awkwardly, turning away from me. Really? It's impressive. Got my attention right away. He scans over his own body and glances at me. He winces before staring at the floor. What? It's nothing. You're pretty cut, you know. I'd kill a look like that. Really? This scrawny old thing? He smiles weakly, rubbing one of his arms. Trust me. I don't get it. I wake up every day feeling like I got hit by a truck. Chug could probably lift a truck. If you say so, but you look good to me, at least. Thanks, dude. Okay, so that kind of went south, but we do learn about him. He's got a bit of body dysmorphia, which does weirdly lean into a different okay. So Let's see what happens when we go with the smile. Your smile, of course. You're so big and friendly. He looks away, flustered, rustling a hand through his hair.
Oh, jeez, really? That's like something my abuela would brag about. But I guess I'll take it. Thanks. Honestly, most people say my teeth are scary. Must be a shark thing.
Stare at the rows of razor-sharp teeth lining his mouth and gulp, imagining being on the wrong end of them. You can see why people would be cautious, but come on, it's Gabe! Or, Chug, rather. It's gonna take some getting used to. So with the smile, it seems to be a positive. I think that's just a positive. Slight embarrassment, but whatever, that's fine. Plus, we get a little bit of a cultural look into about his family that we wouldn't really get otherwise. With the body, we get a potential negative with the self-consciousness. I don't know if that would be seen as a negative, possibly, because we made him self-conscious. I don't know, but we do learn something about him. I don't know. The only other option is clothes, and I don't really think clothes is a good option at all. But it's the only one that we haven't done, so we might as well do it. I think back to the clothes he was wearing at the time. I'd never seen someone wear ripped clothes deliberately before. Somehow he made the look work, though I'd say I'd prefer staring at him in his current getup. More curious were his headphones and that little block they were plugged into. But I can ask about those another time. I vaguely described what he was wearing, not knowing the exact words for each garment. There's some confusion in his face, but by the end, he seems to have a semblance of what outfit I'm talking about.
Oh, my hardcore look. Pretty tight, right? I wore that one to school today, so you can confirm it once I change.
I don't imagine that outfit being standard fare at a university. Perhaps things on the Golden Coast are more relaxed. Well, you really made a bold statement with that one. It suits you. He grins and brushes his hair back, winking at me.
See? You get it, dude. That look is in right now. Old heads gotta get with the times and stop shaking their canes at the new gen.
God, what the fuck? I mean, it is a stereotypical voice, but I guess I guess it fucking fits, dude. Oh, yeah? Well, how old are you, anyways?
22. Speaking of, are you like a teacher's assistant or something here?
Huh? No.
What's with the formal digs then? Don't get me wrong, you're rocking it. But it kind of ages you a little.
How old do you think I am?
So anyway.
Wow, okay, so that one actually went pretty well. That one went, like, arguably the best. Of course it's the one I didn't want to go with that goes the fucking best. God damn it. Alright, with the smile one, it was kind of short and, you know, I don't think we get a lot out of that one. With the body, there's a potential negative there, but we learn about his body dysmorphia, which I don't know if that'll be a big theme or not, but it is a possible negative. With this one, I don't see a negative at all. Like, we learn about him, we get a positive, we get an interaction about the time thing. And of course, it's the one I didn't want to do, and how it's I think I'm gonna go with it. All right. In the comments, let me know if I should go back and change it. But I'm going with this one. I did a save. I did a save thing, so I can go back and change it if it's a huge mistake, but it's not colored red, so it's not a hugely consequential one. But I don't know if this game does points or whatever the hell, so we'll see.